What travels faster? Is it your eyesight, the vision, or your mind? Well, the answer is obvious. It's the mind. Now, here's the next question for you. Who reaches faster? Is it you or your persona? Hey folks, welcome to CSKSpeaks. I am CSK and I am an educator. I asked you a question at the beginning. Who reaches first? Is it you or is it your persona? Well, if you're thinking about it, the right answer is your persona. Whenever you hear the word that so and so is coming, their image, their mental impression of yours about them reaches you faster than they even actually come in front of you, isn't it? Now that's the power of personality. Now this persona is something I am interested in, and today I'm going to tell you a simple short story from real life as to how persona matters. And also think from the perspective of the person who owns that persona. More on this after the story, right? So this was last century, that is the 20th century, and a legendary singer from Italy, Enrico Caruso. This story belongs to him. World famous, as we can imagine, a legendary singer, and he had the whole world dance to his tunes. When he was in his prime, he had millions and millions of followers and fans. Well, age caught up with him and he has crossed his 60th year, and his public appearances, his tours started to reduce, and finally he resigned to a slow retired life back at his home. But as he was fading away from the silver screen, as they say, there was this young girl, Edith Mason. Edith Mason grew up idolizing Enrico Caruso. Now, as she was idolizing him, she had one dream to actually sing alongside Enrico Caruso. So with great difficulty, she became popular. She started gaining some followers and fans, and finally, when she was in a situation where she could reach out to Enrico Caruso, she made this request to him. Let's have a joint concert. Let's have a joint concert. Finally, Enrico agrees to this. He's 67 by now, and this young little girl, she might be all of 29, 30. Both of them declare that they are going to have a joint appearance on stage, and the dates are announced, tickets are getting booked. Finally, that day, the day where they have to go on stage, arrives. So Enrico Caruso is walking in front of her and Edith Mason is following him as they are making their way to the stage. Enrico was shivering and his hand was shaking. Edith Mason could not help but notice that, and she tapped him on his shoulders and asked him, "Are you not feeling well, sir?" Enrico immediately shrugged her hand and said, "No, I'm fine, absolutely fine in my pink of health." "But then, sir, pardon me, but I see your hand shivering." He says, "I am shivering because of my fear, stage fear." Edith Mason could not believe this. "Sir, you are a legendary singer. In fact, I should be the one who should be shivering to stand alongside you on the stage and sing the songs." So for that, Enrico replies, No, my little girl, you don't have to be scared because you are making your appearance alongside me. I have to be afraid because my persona is already etched in the minds of my fans and my followers. I have to live up to that expectation. They are here for both of us, I agree, but they have an impression of mine, but you are still budding. So your persona is yet to be made in the making, but my persona is already made. And if I fall short of their expectations, That's the cause of my fear. Friends, this incident actually sums up the whole story of how persona is important. Persona is important because if you look at the beginning of this video, I gave you the answer that it is the persona which reaches even before you reach. A policeman is coming, you have a personality, right? A Dobiwala is coming, you have a personality. A Swiggy or a Zomato delivery guy is coming, you have a personality. Even before they arrive in front of your door, you know what kind of a person to expect. So is the persona. Now, flip the table. Think on the other side. My persona is in my hands. I have the power to make my persona. That means whatever I do, the way I act, the way I talk, the way I walk, the way I breathe, the way I think contributes towards making my persona. Normally, we get muffled up. We get irritated when people do not give us respect. But who has the control of earning the respect? It is you. It is me. You and I have the control to earn our respect. That's why the old quotation which says, respect is not taken, respect is earned. So friends, when you have understood that the power to make your persona is in your hands, then what are you waiting for? Be careful with every minute you walk this planet because it adds to the creation of a persona called you.